First Alert Forecast with Chief Meteorologist Wade Hampton.
Well, good afternoon to you on this Friday. Temperatures are certainly warm, still above 90 degrees for most of our inland communities. 92 at Fort Johnson is the warmest, 87 here in Lake Charles, but look at that number, the heat index. It feels like 97 thanks to the dew point of 76 degrees. It is very warm and very muggy. Earlier, the heat index was near 100 at Sulphur South Landfill. Now inland, kind of like yesterday, the dew point isn't quite as high. We're not talking about a huge difference, but anytime the dew point's even a couple of degrees lower, that's a 6-degree difference from Lake Charles to Fort Johnson. It means the temperature can get warmer, but the heat index is basically the same. So it's kind of splitting hairs which one you'd really prefer. Honestly, the humidity being higher makes it feel much more uncomfortable, especially for those of you that have to work outdoors or this weekend. Maybe you're trying to do outdoor things like grilling. Maybe you're needing to do some yard work around the house or anything else like that. Use caution. If you've got a pool, that's probably going to be the best place to be, or out on the lake or river or anything like that to stay somewhat cool. Just keep in mind, just like today, there could be some showers and maybe even a couple of thunderstorms that pop up. Be mindful of that if you're going to be outdoors this weekend. I realize it's a weekend and it's a long holiday weekend. You may try to disconnect from everything, but keep an eye on the weather, specifically for thunder. Let's keep an ear out for that. If you hear thunder, you need to get indoors. Speaking of, a couple of thunderstorms right along the Jeff Davis-Acadia Parish line. These have not moved very much, drifting northward near the Mermentau community, just south of Jennings. Then north of Jennings, there's a separate thunderstorm that stretches up through the Hathaway area over to near Pine Island, and even getting just southeast of Kinder. Speaking of, we'll slide even farther west. Looks like a couple of new showers have popped up along this outflow boundary just north of Topsy. That's not too far from our television transmitter, though technically the rain is in southwest Allen Parish, not northwest Jeff Davis. And I see one other little shower between Longville and Singer. We may see one or two more of these pop up between now and sunset, but it does look like they will wind down pretty quick after sunset once we lose the daytime heating. Not that we're going to cool down very much. The heat index stays at or above 80 overnight tonight. Looking ahead to your Saturday, pretty much a carbon copy of today. The heat index near 100. A couple of isolated showers in the afternoon, but again, keyword isolated for sure. I don't see anything different for Sunday either. I'm going to leave the rain chance slightly higher Sunday, but that's really splitting hairs between 10 to 20% chances for rain. On Monday, our Memorial Day, I still think the greater chance for rain is going to be in northern Louisiana, but we may see one or two more showers, maybe a little bit better chance as we head into next week, especially if this weak front can get a little closer to our area. But either way, having some showers in the forecast next week should help to keep the temperature from getting quite as hot. But again, if it doesn't rain where you're at, it's still going to be warm. But for today and this afternoon specifically, one or two showers are around, but most of us are just dealing with the heat and humidity.
All right, that's what you can expect over Memorial Day weekend.
Indeed.
All right, thanks, Wade. Still to come on Live at 5.